Hello, friends. Before we get started, I want to let you know that we are actually on two pages right now. Okay. So if you are following along today on either the Style Rebel Mama page or the Stylishly Branding page, welcome. And if you're watching this on the replay, welcome to you. Today, we are going to talk about actually, I think I have a couple extra tips on how to feel and have that stylish look as a businesswoman. Really simple steps to help you feel stylish and look stylish every day so that you don't have to feel as if you have nothing to wear, as if you can't look your best, you can't feel and look confident in what you have on because maybe for many of us, it takes us longer than we really want to get dressed, right? So I'm going to share tips with you on what to do to always feel stylish and fashionable, which, by the way, it empowers you. It helps you feel confident. And when you have the right outfit on that makes you feel good, you are going to rock your day. Okay. So this is going to be helpful for you whether or not you are a woman in business, but specifically if you are a woman in business and have to get dressed for the workplace every day. And by the way, if you work from home, this still works for you. Okay. I work from home. I have for almost 13 years now, and I get dressed every single day for work as if I were going into an office. Not as suited up, maybe at times, but I still have a real outfit on. I get out of my athleisure clothes because if I stay stuck in that, I end up not motivated for the day. I've tested it out. And if that happens to you, test it out. See what happens when you put on a real outfit if you work from home and see how it makes you feel. So that's what we're going to talk about today are ways that high achieving women are styling themselves. Okay. So if you work out of your home, or maybe even if you work from home, I'd love to know, let me know down below what is it that you do for a living? Okay. And if you have your own business, feel free to drop the link down below too. I love to get to know what everyone does. If you are brand new to either one of the pages, I want to personally welcome you. My name is Ginna Tassinelli. I'm also known as the Style Rebel Mama, as well as the founder of Stylishly Branding with Ginna. And I support women in business, women on the go, high achieving experts, female entrepreneurs, small business owners in not only looking and feeling their best with their style, but also in using their style to elevate their online presence through their social media marketing. So, in addition to being a personal stylist and image consultant, I'm also the founder of Stylishly Branding, which is a small division, but honestly, it's like my favorite division of our social media marketing agency. And I help entrepreneurs, mainly female entrepreneurs, strategize their social media marketing, including how to build their personal brand. So, your style has a lot to do with that. Especially if you are an entrepreneur and you are trying to put yourself out there, or you should be putting yourself out there as the leader in your business, not your logo, not your website, not your services, but as you. So people get to connect with you and get to know you. So how you present yourself to the world makes a huge impact in your business. First impressions are huge. And by the way, not just for business, but just in general. So I'm going to share with you, it's more like, I think I have like 8 or 9 tips on how, on ways that successful women style themselves effortlessly. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to pull up some notes. All right. Okay. So, why I feel so passionate about this, and I decided that this would be a great little session to broadcast on both pages. And so for those of you following along on Stylishly Branding, this is going to be a little bit different for you because usually my trainings on Thursdays are about marketing and personal brand and content and Facebook ads and things like that. But this is important because I know as a business owner myself and the CEO of my company that it's hard sometimes. It's challenging to find the energy to always look and feel our best. Would you agree with that? Let me know. Say, yes or no. It's difficult. We wear so many hats, especially if you're a mom, right? So I'm also a mom of two, and being a work from home mom, it's not as easy as people think where you have this extra time to do so many things. You actually don't. You become, I think, more consumed with your business and with the things going on in your children's lives, which I'm blessed to have that opportunity. And at the same time, it's harder to find the energy to want to put an outfit on every day, right? So you might be thinking, but I don't have time for this, Ginna. I don't have time to look great, especially if I'm just working from home and nobody is really seeing me. But here's the thing. It makes such a difference in how you go about your day, in your productivity and your motivation when you actually clothe your body with clothing that makes you feel empowered. So how do we do this? How do we stay feeling stylish as a successful businesswoman, woman on the go? Even if you work, maybe you don't own your own company, but you work for somebody else, and you are constantly on the go, and you need to make a first impression. This is going to help you. Okay, so number one way to stay feeling and looking stylish as a busy entrepreneur, CEO, successful woman is find high quality clothing. Now, what I mean by this is not necessarily that it has to be designer clothes, but high quality. Okay. So if you're looking for basics, for example, that can really, you can create an amazing wardrobe out of basics. You can maximize what you have because it makes it easier to interchange your clothing. You want to make sure that it's high quality. So one of the basics that I always suggest to have in your closet is a nice white button down blouse. But you want that to be a quality blouse so that you don't have to buy a new one every season, right? So if you're looking for items that are versatile and can be worn more than one in more than one way, that can be styled more than one way, which is what I suggest. I always suggest find clothing that you can style at least 3 different ways, meaning you can mix and match it with other garments 3 different ways. Okay. But you want to invest in these classic pieces that are higher quality. All right. Number two is one of my favorite things, accessorize. Accessorize adds interest to your outfit, which adding that interest, that extra spice, is going to also make you feel more empowered and confident. It also allows you to bring balance to your outfit. So when you're able to accessorize, so say for example, you're wearing a lot of color and you wanted to neutralize it down. Well, with the right accessory, including the right shoes, the right handbag, you can find a balance in that outfit. Okay. So accessorizing is number two. All right. Number three is vintage clothing. If you're truly not afraid to step out of the norm, find some really nice quality vintage clothing. And you can find that at thrift stores. So you don't even have to spend tons of money on vintage clothing. But thrift stores are a great place to go. Now, if your tastes are more aligned with like a Saks Fifth Avenue, something like that, then go for it. But when you can find some real unique pieces inside a thrift store or a vintage store, that just really will up your wardrobe. Okay. Because they're unique pieces that you can't just find anywhere. Number 4 is don't waste your time shopping in the store. Shop online. You can typically find better sales online anyways, and you have a huge variety of merchandise to go through. I don't know how you have felt about this, but let me know. Do you agree with this? So, for one, I am not a shopper of shopping in person. It drives me nuts. Unless I know specifically what I'm going for, but I'm not the type to just go to the mall and walk around and hope that I find something. It's just, to me, that's a waste of time. So, because I know that time is money, especially as a businesswoman, I love to shop online. And what I like to do is have a list of exactly what I'm looking for, and I go in the search bar and I search exactly for that. Obviously, a lot of different options are going to pull up, but it isn't a time waster. So, try and shop online when you can. Um, Read product reviews when you're shopping online. That's going to save you a lot of time. And then bookmark also your favorite things. Start to create a Pinterest board. If you don't use Pinterest, create a private Pinterest board for outfits that you find online that you really like. And by the way, before you actually shop for it, check to see if you already have something in your wardrobe that is a similar look. Now, if you're not super comfortable about shopping online, one thing that I suggest to at least start to get you in the habit or more comfortable with doing that is to find or follow a celebrity that has your similar body shape. Okay. So you want to follow people that have your similar body shape. I think for us women, we tend to really admire, women that maybe are thinner than us. You admire their body because you wish you had that body. But here's the thing, one of the very first things that I teach inside of my style program is body confidence. And once you can truly accept your body, how it is, how it was uniquely made, it's yours. It's always going to be yours. It's never going to leave you. Okay. It's the biggest commitment you have to something is your own body. So love it and accept it. And once you do that, then you can, instead of following people that you wish you had a body like, right? You want to follow women that have your similar body shape, because then you can use them to gain inspiration on similar outfits and styles that will also work on your body shape. So, if you're not so comfortable yet with shopping online, that's one way to start, is find a celebrity or someone online that you can follow that has your similar body shape, and then start to really observe the styles of outfits that they use. Okay. And then when you're out shopping online, you can look for similar outfits or similar styles. Number 5 is to have a style consultation with an expert, AKA me. Okay, so that is one way to really give you a good perspective, a nice outside look as to your own style. And I promise I'm nice about it. Here's why, because I believe everybody has their own style. And rather than, I'm not the type of stylist or image consultant that's going to tell you that no, you shouldn't do something. I'm going to ask you questions. How does that top make you feel? How do those pants make you feel? So hire an expert. Reach out to me if you want to do I do first actually a complimentary 30-minute style consult. Just drop #style down below and I'll connect with you to set that up. But I ask lots of questions about your style, about your likes, about how your clothing makes you feel, because it's a very personal thing. And I don't believe in styling by telling you what to wear. I believe in guiding you into what to wear, because style is a lifelong part of you. So, you know, we're not going to be together lifelong if we work together for me to help you with your style. So I want to be able to guide you through the process of really rediscovering your style, so that you, once you and I aren't working together anymore, you feel confident in doing this thing on your own, right? So it's just going to empower you even more to go after the right things. So try a style expert to help you out. Number 6 is be yourself. The most appealing thing about you as a person, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as an expert, as a high achieving CEO or successful woman that even works for another company, is your individuality. So don't mimic somebody else. Now, you can definitely, like when I said to follow a celebrity for their body shape and their silhouette, you can use that for inspiration, but you don't have to try to look like somebody else. Look like yourself. If you're comfortable and you're confident in yourself, that's going to be apparent to everybody around you, including your boss, including your ideal clients, including your audience, including your current clients. And that goes a long way. Number 7 is when you're shopping, shop in season. And the reason why is because color palettes, they change throughout the seasons. So you want to shop in season to find what those colors are that are in season for that season. So for example, spring, there's lots of corals and turquoises. But if you're shopping for spring and fall, you might not find a lot of that. I am a true believer in mixing seasons together so that my wardrobe for spring and summer work together for my fall and winter. Now, I will admit I'm in South Florida, so there isn't much winter here, so I can get away with that. So if you live in a place where you definitely get those seasons, then you can shop for pieces in spring and summer that you can also incorporate with your fall. It might not be your entire spring and summer wardrobe that you can incorporate into your fall and winter, but there are colors that do transition into all of the seasons. Okay. All right. So number 8 is to do a closet cleanup. Okay. So I'd love to know, how many times a year do you typically clean out your closet or your wardrobe or your drawers, wherever your clothes is? How many times a year do you do that? I suggest to do it at least 2. And when you do that, what it does is it allows you to really take inventory of what it is that you have in your closet and what is not serving you right now and what doesn't represent who you are today and who you want to be in the future. And we tend to hold on to a lot of things that have those emotional attachments to us, right? Maybe it's a time in college when you fell in love, or who knows. But or actually, even if you're going through a divorce and you're still holding on to things, right? You want to get rid of those emotional attachments. If you're not using it, get rid of it or store it away somewhere. If you are, maybe you have a goal of weighing a certain amount and you're trying to lose weight, but it's taking you some time. Be really clear as to what your goal is, because maybe those pants that you wore 10 years ago are just really never going to fit. And that is okay. Let it go. Let it go. Just kidding. You definitely don't want to hear me sing, although I do love singing, but let it go. And donate it, unless obviously it's got a tear or a stain and it can't be fixed and you want to throw it out, or maybe recycle it, use it for something else. But a closet cleanup is definitely a thing to do. So I have this ultimate closet cleanup checklist. Just drop hashtag cleanup down below and I'll get that to you. Okay. It's free access. So I'll get you that. It actually is a guide. It guides you through questions to ask yourself for each piece of clothing that's in your closet, and then how to organize your closet afterwards. It's pretty amazing. Okay, let's do a quick little recap. So 7+ ways that high achieving women are styling themselves. Ready for it? All right. Number one is high quality clothing. So find those classic pieces that are going to last you for years to come. Number two, accessorize. Accessorizing is like icing on cake for us women. And it makes it so much easier to refresh an outfit and really to make you feel empowered and confident. Number three, find yourself some unique vintage clothing. That is such a fun way to really level up your wardrobe, is when you have some really unique pieces that are hard to find, that probably no one else or not many other people have them, right? So go to a thrift store, go to a vintage store, and find some vintage clothing. Number four is shop online. Don't waste your time so much at the stores. Shop online with intention. Know what your body shape is. So if you're not comfortable yet with shopping online, make sure to follow a celebrity or somebody online that you can pin, that you can create a Pinterest board from, or just, download pictures and follow their style. You want to make sure that they have a similar body shape to you. That way, when you're shopping online, you can look for similar styles. Number five, work with a style expert like moi right here. Okay. So set up a complimentary 30-minute style consult with me. Just drop hashtag style and we will coordinate that together. We will work on ways to rediscover your style so that you can really love getting dressed, feel empowered every time that you step into your closet, and not feel bored or like you have nothing to wear. Okay. Style makes a huge impact on our mood, on our productivity, on our motivation. So if you are a woman in business, it's so, so important to really align yourself with your style, rediscover it if you feel like it's been lost. We go through so many things as women: childbirth, changes in lifestyle, weight gain, hormone changes, all of that, that we can get in that funk, right? And feel like we have nothing to wear, feel like we're not beautiful, feel like, oh, I wish my body looked like this, my body looked like that. But it's really just loving your style and accepting it and knowing what your style truly is that changes all that. So hire an expert like myself to help you with that. Number six is be yourself. You are an individual, and there is nothing more sexy than when you are comfortable and confident in yourself. And it's going to be apparent to everybody around you, your clients, your friends, your family. So including your boss, your coworkers, if you work for a company and you don't own your own business, your team. So be yourself. Number seven is shop in season. That's the best time to know the best color palettes that are out there. And then you can transition the seasons and mix and match them together if it makes sense for your wardrobe and also the temperature, right? Number eight is to do a closet cleanup. So I suggest doing 2 a year. And if you want a free guide that I have on, which is my ultimate closet cleanup checklist, just say, what did I give before? I think I said hashtag cleanup down below or hashtag checklist, and I will send that to you. I'll give you access to that, but it walks you through how to do a closet cleanup, the questions to ask yourself while you're in your closet for each piece of clothing, and then how to organize your closet after that, which has a huge effect on how quickly you get dressed as well. I hope that these tips were helpful. I hope that you rock your style and that your style helps you feel empowered and confident and motivated. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. I always come back and check all the questions. And I will see you next week, Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here. All right. Bye, guys.